Hey, good afternoon. It's Rick with Coldwell Banker up here, walking through a brand new Highland home in Celina. This is a repeat client of mine. I took them from renting to owning about 5 years ago. And you know me, never sell. So they're not going to sell their McKinney home. And this is 2408 Plumeria in Celina. It's a Highland, of course. Show you some of the great things that Highland does to make the homes so much more tighter. I mean, all exterior joints, they put the foam in it. Anywhere where there's a potential for a gap, you see down there, they're getting ready to hang the drywall, so there's a gasket, so you get a good seal against the rear, the base plate. But this home, beautiful 5-bedroom home, coming in, 4-bath home, mother-in-law suite, or a great study, grand entry. I came here because I always go to these types of things because that's what a real realtor is supposed to do. Here there's additional, that's an oversized pantry. They modified the plan because here's the kitchen and they wanted a massive pantry. All cans, here's the island, here's the hutch. But if you notice on the perimeter wall, everything has got that foam. Everywhere where there's a seam, it's designed even at the base so that there's very little air infiltration. That's why I own a Highland. Just great quality. They're incredibly tight, energy efficient homes. Fanatical about quality. But walking through, I always go to this with the client. They just left, and I was able to save them about $1,500 on some of the things that normally would get charged for. They wanted to, after laying it out, they wanted to modify it so that there were more outlets. Like they wanted chargers in the bedroom. Here's the master bathroom. There's the library. His and her sinks. But we went through the entire property now for the last 3 hours, making sure that every detail was right for the client. All the way down to the little things like this room here. I told the client they've created like a mini theater, our home theater here. Oversized patio, 6 can lights, 2 ceiling fans. But one of the things, because I've torn apart houses, I always think ahead. Like here, they were going to mount the TV here. See, that's where the outlet goes and the box. I said, if you hang your TV bracket, that's the center, your data center and alarm and everything like that. I said, you go screwing something into that, you're going to have a problem. So Highland's going to move this about 16 inches up so that way it's not a problem for when they hang the TV bracket. And that type of little details are things that I always try to pay attention to. Like they're going to have there's a little closet. They're going to have a mini fridge in it. But those types of walking through the house and being able to understand what happens now and the process down the road, it makes for the client having a better home. And I go to every meeting. I go to the inspections. That way, if there's a problem, I can tell the other party I was actually there. I'm not reading off a report. Like they decided to put can lights in here because right now there's just that one light here in the game room. More storage, another bathroom. But if again, going back to the quality of Highland, all of that is sealed against all the perimeters, so that way you have very little air infiltration, and that makes a much tighter home. So here they're going to put another outlet there, and this will be 2 doors here, and there'll be cabinets, and they're going to put another mini fridge here. On this thing right here, they're going to put another outlet there, no shelf at the bottom, and put a fridge there. So that way the kids have water and things like that right here. Fourth bedroom, fifth bedroom with the baths. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful home. You know, 5-bed, 5-bath. Highland home in Celina. Just great quality. Incredible energy efficiency. They do almost everything right. But having me walk through the property with the client and they see the home being built, they can make better decisions. Like here, we just now, she had decided here, like there was just going to be one pendant light right there, and then the 4 can lights. She decided to put 4 more can lights on this side of it. And it's only like $100 a can light. And then that way her great room will be nice and bright. And by doing that, she's able to get a better home. And her husband, I mean, they're repeat clients. They've known me for about 7 years. You know, I met them. They were referred to me by a coworker, and I took them to lunch, and I said, "You need to stop renting." Oh, here's the other thing. See, again, that's an exterior space. So you see that white gasket there? So when they hang the drywall, it forms a seal, and you get a little tighter house. All that attention to detail is vital. You know, like here, like this. See that where the orange is up there? That's going to be the chandelier. We decided to move it. See that mark on the floor? I said move it 2 over so you bring the light more into the home. It makes the house better, because if you put it up by the front, you know, you have a darker area in the middle. And that's what a good realtor is supposed to do. So again, it's Rick with Coldwell Banker, 972-836-8880. 2 websites, neversellyourhome.com, and 2, getarealrealtor.com. Thanks.